I came by school to pick up a book that I normally would be making with you. Probably not now because it's 4 o'clock, but we would have been making it last week and this week, and it's been making me sad that we haven't been able to do it. So it occurred to me I could come up and find my copy of the book we would normally be making during this time, and I could read it to you. I'll show you what the book looks like in a minute. First of all, Timmy's doing okay. Hey, Timmy. Says hello. He's asking me what's going on, and I have been making sure that I come up to feed him. He's doing okay. Mr. Richard's been feeding him too, so we'll come back, Timmy. We'll come back. Of course, my desk area is a mess. Everything's pretty much messy in Mrs. O'Hare's room. And I noticed that when I send your parents pictures of you during the school day, I feel a bit self-conscious with all the debris in the background. And I finally realized it really doesn't matter. There is no place in my classroom without debris, but there's also awesome, awesome memories as well. So if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. Oh, I miss you so much. So much. I want to show you something. I came back to look at the bread and I gasped a little when I saw it. So let me share it with you and see if you can see it. Ready? Look at that. I believe it was March 11th that we swiped these slices of bread across something in the school. Number 8 is showing the biggest, grossest bunch of yucky germs. 10 is showing just a little bit. Number 13 is showing a little bit. There's that little coronavirus book we made. Remember back before we knew? When we thought we were gonna be back after vacation. I'm gonna have to call Laylin because this is Laylin's and something interesting is happening here. But for some reason I did not write down what she wiped that against. I did write down the others, and I'll send your parents a picture of this. But look at that. Number 8, the one that is the grossest. Thank goodness it's the floor. But look at number 10. It's a church pew. 10 has a little bit of something peeking out. The good news is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at this. This is the front office. I already can't remember what these are, but they're like the computer keyboard keys. And they're doorknobs, things like that. So hopefully, but that is what shows up when you wipe a piece of bread on the floor. Anyway, the book that I was looking for, I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated. Here's a church pew. And number 13 was, oops, a student's desk. Yikes. We'll have to ask, I think Liz Olson did that one. Anyway, this is the book that we would normally be making. And it's called Holy Week in Handprints. And it's something that I've made with almost every class I've had. And I guess I'd just like to tell you this. I spoke to Miss Jennifer, my friend who helps me with projects. And I spoke, no, I didn't speak to Mrs. Miller. I can't tell you that. I spoke to Miss Jennifer. And we are going to set up a time after this is all over, it may be whenever, that anyone who wants to make one of these books can come to school on a Saturday and we'll make one of these books. And I promise this won't be a promise I make like when I say I'm going to post things online and don't do it in a timely manner. This was a really special book for us to make. I'd also like to invite you to listen to me read it sometime in the next 24 hours. I'm not going to pin myself down here. But it was a real treasure. It was something special to make, and I'd like to share it with you. So I hope you're doing all right. I don't know if I can switch this around. I don't think I can. Well, it's me, Mrs. O'Hare, in our classroom, missing you. I hope you guys are doing all right, and I hope you're hanging in there. I loved you and I miss you. I'll post something about when I'm going to read the book. It'll definitely happen before Easter.